All fucking righty, chat. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. We are currently just setting some things up, making sure we're all ready to go. You let us know how the audio is sounding. We're gonna take a quick shot. What's up, Maddie? I just wanted you to know that I'm gonna fuck your mom disrespectfully. I just wanted you to know that.
Hi, Maddie. How you doing this evening?
All fucking righty then. How are we sounding, Maddie? We're sounding good? Sound good? Okay, okay. Let us know. I think we're gonna just like stay off with the music for a little bit. Unless you want.
Turn it down.
I can turn it down a little bit, yeah.
Just keep.
Is that
Maybe,
too low?
maybe turn it up a little bit more, you know, just.
Alright, how's that sounding? That sound alright? Oh god. I'm a professional, I swear to god. Well shit, thank you guys so much for being here. For those of you that are here in the live version, we've got a lot of comments. Our last one actually from people on YouTube as well as from personal people that have watched it. And actually a lot of people really enjoyed our first podcast. It's actually surprising.
Looked at it because I didn't look at anything. I just have stayed away from that. I stay away from the video.
You,
like the first couple.
the first, I think what you told me was the first 20, right?
I don't know about 20. We'll keep it kind of high, but maybe like 5, 10. Get a little bit more comfortable. You know, Mike.
Yes, well, we definitely appreciate all of you that, you know, gave us your feedback and your thoughts on what we did last time. Especially if you didn't like it, we definitely encourage that as well. We're always open to learn, and we definitely have a long way to go. We're doing a little bit of a different setup. We have the camera on a tripod this time, so hopefully there is less shaking. It's hard to see myself. Who? This guy or me?
Black.
You just black on
shirt.
black.
Yeah. So.
Let me wait. What? Hard to see yourself. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, that is actually one thing that I wanted to do. Actually, before we actually get it really started, let me add. It's hard to see myself in the video. Oh, I think he's talking to you. I think he's saying that it's hard for you to watch yourself on video.
Yeah, very much so.
Let me do one thing. I want to, before we officially start the podcast, I want to make sure that I put the chat up on the video.
That's what I was gonna say. Did
yeah,
you figure that out?
So let me get that done real quick. All right, Maddie, since you're in the chat, you want to throw in a couple little chatty chats real quick just to see if we got it properly working. I think I added it, so I'm sure we're good. I'm your dad now. How does it look on stream? Is it too small? I guess we could put it. I can move it up a little. It's good. All right, we'll roll with it. Move it up a bit. Okay.
I want to start in the chat, meaning Maddie. Didn't see anything interesting. Any move? Start a couple. I think you start Loki in the first place.
I do need to start watching Loki. You're breaking up a lot, he said. So make sure. I think you need to turn your microphone so that the it's like facing away from you, perpendicular to.
I think
so.
Speak more directionally at it.
Speak more directionally at it. Exactly. He heard 3 words of that entire sentence that you had. So
damn. Fuck.
Let's actually officially start the podcast off. I am Tim. I am one of the constant co-hosts here. This is my other co-host,
Ryan.
We still have no idea what we want to call this podcast. But for right now, it is. Yes, you are Maddie. For right now, it is the Untitled Podcast, episode 2. We've thrown around a few ideas. We definitely liked the 2 idiots on a couch.
2 idiots, 1 couch.
2 idiots, 1 couch.
2 brain cells, 1 couch.
2 brain cells, 1 couch. 2 chromosomes, 1 couch.
Yeah, because I want to play the stupidity up, because that's what it is.
Because we're definitely fucking idiots.
Exactly.
As always, we will be drinking during the stream and during the chat, or I'm sorry, during the live stream and the podcast. We may not get as crazy as we did last time, and hopefully, because of that, the podcast won't last as long.
Yeah, hopefully.
As it did last time. It'll probably be about an hour and a half, 2 hours max, would be my guess.
Exactly.
Instead of 2.5 last time?
2.5.
Something like that. So yeah, since you guys you didn't hear what he had to say, why don't you go ahead and go for it again, man?
All right. Well, I want to start off by asking anyone in the chat: did anyone see anything interesting? Meaning Maddie. Any movies, any TV shows, anything you see? But this week, me and my girlfriend, my fiance, started. Me and my fiance started.
She's gonna beat your ass for that one. She's gonna beat your ass,
which is deserved. But anyways, we started a couple new shows like Loki, and we've caught up with season 2, and that's fucking awesome. Which I think you need to start some Loki. You need to watch that show.
I do need to watch that show. I personally haven't really watched anything new. I just restarted watching Money Heist, which if anybody has never seen that before, I definitely recommend going to watch Money Heist. It is a Spanish drama, I guess.
Subtitles?
Well, I think they have dub as well.
Okay.
But I only watched get me into its raw form, you know?
Right, and with subtitles.
But it's really weird because from being here in New Mexico and hearing our Spanish versus their Spanish, they're in like Brazil and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Or Spain, they do they like do this weird like lisp thing. Like
it's just the dialect.
Ibiza.
Ibiza.
They do this like TH sound at the end of any like traditional Spanish word that you would be like, okay. It makes no fucking sense.
Okay.
It is the weirdest fucking thing, but I love the show. Super good. But other than that, Mortal Kombat 1 came out.
Yeah. That's been fun.
God damn. I am horny for that game.
I don't know. That game is very hard for me.
I have just been absolutely addicted to it.
Well, spending a lot of time?
I would say at least probably like 30 minutes a day. Probably.
Damn.
Like just fucking going at it. Just like
work.
Well, I mean, you should have seen if you would have seen us earlier, guys. I was whooping his ass.
Yeah. It was like what, like 6 matches to 1?
I think 6
7,
to 1.
Something like that.
And they weren't close matches.
No.
You beat my ass.
There was like one maybe in that 6 that I was possibly like one win in, and that was it.
But you won like a half a round or like a round, and then I.
Yeah, no. I'm still trying to figure out who I want to main. I'm still flowing between characters. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold anyone down right now. Play it for like a week or 2, and then learn a couple combos of different characters, and then solidify one.
Yep, that makes sense. I mean, we'll see what the first round of nerfs happen, because I feel like my boy Raiden's gonna get fucked in the ass very soon.
I haven't played any of the story mode, so what happened now?
No. Like he's gonna get nerfed.
Oh,
He's a little too strong.
I mean, a lot of them are.
Johnny Cage is the strongest though.
I mean, they can all be used pretty well. I've seen a lot of.
Sub-Zero's fucking ass, dude.
Really? I've seen some.
I mean, there's some people that can definitely, do some work, but
yeah,
he don't got that damage, dog. He's like situational.
I don't know.
It's interesting.
I think the game's fun. I don't know how much I utilize that second character feature.
You got to.
And the problem to me is more of you just got a combo break, right?
Yeah.
And you're half dead as it is, and then you kind of just gotta get fucked up some more to get another combo break. You can't. There's nothing else that you can do. You gotta sit there and take it. You can't stop.
You just gotta block, bro.
No, I mean once you're in a combo, you're fucked. Correct? And you've already combo broke. You gotta wait for your fucking meter to fucking come back, which takes a whole lot of ass whooping.
That is true. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not a pro, so I don't really fucking know what the hell I'm doing. So I don't know, man. I've been watching. I shit you not, dude. I go to work and I just throw on a fucking MK1 tournament.
So you're deep in it.
I'm deep in it, dog. And I'm just watching people just fucking go at it, dude. And these fuckers are nutty. These fuckers are crazy. They will just fuck you up. You give them an inch, bro, and they take fucking 12 years from your life. They don't even take a mile, dog. They take years off your life.
How long has it been out?
It's probably a month now.
Month?
Probably a month
Okay.
or a couple weeks.
I fucking downloaded it 3 days ago. 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Hopped in, dude. There's people hundreds of rounds in.
Dude, I've actually been
terrified.
I love this game. The story's been fucking good.
Need to jump in the story.
You should jump in the story, dude. It's so weird because I never really played the storylines for any of the other games, but I know the general gist of everything, and it's kind of cool to kind of see how they're changing up the lore and everything behind the story. It's
But how many times isn't this the third time they're doing this?
What?
A revamp of Mortal Kombat?
What do you mean by revamp?
A universe switch?
Actually, I don't know.
Pretty sure this is their third one. Maybe more. I'm not even 100% sure.
I don't know, man. I feel like they just reset everything. It's weird. I mean, it's they reset things, but they also didn't.
Fair. Yeah, fair, I guess.
But the new mechanics are interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Learning it more and getting it.
I swear to God, I'm gonna break a controller.
But yeah.
100%. I'm pretty sure I was playing a mission actually earlier, just before, an hour or two before we started the podcast. And there was do you remember playing any of the Mortal Kombat games where they would do that test your might thing, and you had to smash a fuckload of buttons on your controller? Dude, I shit you not. I had one hand up here, one hand on here, and I was fucking just just fucking fisting my controller, dude.
Damn.
Just fisting it over and over and over again. And when I finally finished the test your might, I swear to God, I let go and my controller was it cracked, dude. It fucking cracked. It creaked back. I shit you not, dude. I was like,
damn.
That's $80 right there. I'm gonna have to buy a new one soon.
Well, you better dedicate that controller solely to Mortal Kombat.
I think they got reinforced Mortal Kombat controllers or something on black market or something.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Just throw it out
reinforced?
there. Yeah, reinforced,
tactical.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, made out of titanium.
Yeah, titanium. Yeah, exactly. Moonrock. Mm-hmm. Titanium moonrock.
Probably. I don't know. They probably have it out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's floating out there in the space.
Yeah, dude, and it's got extra buttons or something. So you just hit one button and you do this crazy combo or something. That's cheating, but.
Is it?
Well, I think if you do it in tournaments, they
okay. Well,
technically cheating.
I mean.
For us plebs, for us normies, I think it's fine.
But... Bro. Dude, my videos be so sometimes after a good 8 minutes, I'm just I don't want to touch anything.
Just
Leave my fingers alone.
It's so funny, dude. When we were playing, I don't know if you could hear the same thing on mine because I muted my mic most of the time while we were playing.
Did you just hear
but
the
I could just hear your dude. Even when we were not in the game, I swear to God, I heard you practicing. I heard you practicing.
No, I was just smashing the shit out of like hurry, skip. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I was
trying to hurry the.
I mean, like the PS5 loads pretty damn quickly, but I'm still impatient.
Dude, you know, I think that's just mostly like a networking thing.
I mean,
I don't think it's really the PlayStation. I think it's just, I think it's the networking, like the connection between us two. Cause like I've seen some like,
possibly.
Dude, I played somebody 2 days ago. They had like a LAN connection, like a hardwired Ethernet to their PS5.
Yeah.
And that game mode was laggier than fuck.
Well.
And this is when you were downloading it at the same time. But then right after that match, I jumped into an online match with another wireless player.
Did you finish the download? Because I did the same thing. As soon as it was ready to play, like I was like just practicing, and then when online play came up, when that download was still coming on, I tried to jump into a match. And it was super fucking laggy, and it first lagged me out, where it just like, you know how they have the little cutscene before you jump into the match. It like just froze onto that, right? So I just restarted the Mortal Kombat, jumped back in, and then tried to jump in, and it wouldn't let me at all.
Huh, maybe.
And it was like laggy as shit. We were like trying to pick our characters, and it was like 5 minutes just doing that alone. Yeah,
can't do it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's probably just because you hadn't finished the download.
Is that what you were saying though? Is that what happened with yours? Like you were jumping in?
No. This was like yesterday. Sounds like these jabronis need a Cat 7. You know what that is?
No.
It's a version of Ethernet cable, but it's just for fast. But I mean, no. I mean, it wasn't the Wi-Fi. It was other people's connections, man. They're fucking trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had it fully downloaded.
Yeah, my shit was fully downloaded.
Okay.
And the only reason I knew it wasn't a problem, or my shit wasn't a problem, even with you downloading, was because the match right after it, it was completely fine. And I know you were still downloading that bitch. I was like, huh.
So as well, I was downloading the game. I see. I think.
No. Well, I think we've talked a lot about Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But you look a little different, man. You look a little darker.
No.
No?
No.
Really? You sure?
No. Am I sure?
I mean,
no.
So I mean, like, it's been 2 weeks since our last episode, right?
The last 2 weeks, I had a birthday.
You had a birthday.
We both got new tattoos.
Yes.
And that was fun. And
so how old are you now?
28.
God damn.
We're getting old.
We are getting old.
Yours is what, like a couple months away, so
February. 29. I'll be 29.
Time flies.
We're almost 30, dude.
I know. Crazy, huh? Fucking crazy.
What's next, dude? We're dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I was feeling this way since 21. Like after 21, I was like, woo! And then 22, I was like, what's next? And it's like, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's not nothing to look forward to. I mean, you have a lot of life to look forward to.
I'm waiting for that senior discount, dog.
I mean, like, you're 18, or I mean, you're a child looking up to being 18 and doing whatever the fuck you want. And then you realize that like, when you're 18, you still don't get to do what you want until you're like 21. And then you're like, I can't wait to be 21. And then you hit 21, and then it's like, okay, what's next? There's just life.
Have you started to feel your age yet?
I'm my age since fucking 22. After 21, I was like, damn, this is downhill. This is where it goes.
Dude, I keep thinking that every time, I get older, I'm gonna like feel different. Like I don't feel like I'm like almost 30 yet.
No.
Like
you don't just unlock some knowledge.
We're like, yeah, dude. Like when I turn 30, is that like when I don't know, cure cancer or something?
No.
Like in reality, it's just I have more back pain.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. More back pain.
More hangovers.
Yep. You basically got it. There's nothing more. Really. You just got more life. Just more
experience.
Yeah, more life. You're getting more like, job experience, relationship experience, a lot of things like that.
Getting a whole lot of that.
Yeah. Getting dragged through the mud, like.
So why don't you show us your tattoo?
Like a bat wing.
Yeah, so if you guys can't see it, so why don't you explain a little bit of why you got this?
So yeah,
I mean, you can show the other one too if you wanted to kind of show the whole thing.
Do it.
All right.
So, been waiting. This is probably I don't know, longest wait. It's been 7 years, I think. Last time I hadn't gotten this one. This guy over here. It's an angel wing on this. In 2016. That's, 7 years.
Was it really 2016?
2016.
Jesus Christ.
So fucking long. Waiting for.
Did I get this in around the same time?
The only reason I know is I have it posted on my Instagram. So when I go on my Instagram, I see it, and I'm like, God damn, 2016.
That's crazy, dude. I didn't think it was actually 7 years.
It's been a while. I've been hitting up this tattoo artist for a while, and finally got a hold of him. We got the tattoo rolling, and was super excited to get it done. And yeah, finally got it done. 7 years later. I don't know how to put this up.
So for those of you that are just maybe just listening to the podcast, not actually watching, he has one angel wing on one arm and then like a bat devil wing.
Yeah,
is that how you would describe it?
Yeah, demon wing. I would say angel wing, demon wing. You know, you got the two opposites on my forearms, spanning the whole cross from the wrist to elbow.
I'm actually very surprised that you're wearing your bracelet right now.
I've been wearing it all fucking week.
Have you?
All fucking week. I mean, it doesn't hurt or anything, but like I've tightened it up to where it doesn't move like very far. It like moves just a little like hair. It doesn't hurt or anything. And the ink looks fine, to be honest. If you look,
it actually does look fun.
Yeah,
you can see them lines bleeding, dude.
Yeah, wait, what? Oh yeah,
like just because it's starting to heal and peel, you know.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
I mean, it's been a week, so we got it on Friday. So,
dude.
Okay.
I hate when tattoos get like this.
They get all gross.
Yeah.
And at the same time as me getting mine, this guy got a little bit of filler in on his.
Yeah.
Show that off?
Let's see. Let me scooch over real quick and show the camera. So, for those of you that don't know, I have a portrait basically of Mufasa and Simba on my left arm. It's supposed to represent me and my dad. It was our favorite movie, and he passed away. So I got this for him. And then on the top of my arm, which is the new portion, I got a bunch of like filler to start out the rest of my half sleeve, or full sleeve actually, once I get it done. But yeah, dude, every time I get a new tattoo, I always wait. Like, it's kind of funny. Every time that I've got a tattoo has actually happened after some sort of breakup that I've gone into.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. I like to call it working on myself.
Yeah,
make myself canvas.
Yeah.
yeah. Some self love, some self art. You know. But yeah. Dude, it's always like roughly a year. It'll be like the next tattoo.
Oh yeah, about a year out.
So a year ago, I got this one on my. Christ, how do I show this? I got this one here. Right. This is when I broke up with my other ex.
You can see it. It is a penis going directly at his face.
Exactly. It is definitely a penis. It's not a penis. It's fucking chest, you rat.
I mean, you're so far away. You gotta get a little closer.
It's well. I mean, maybe one day we'll get some like good quality cameras and shit.
Go like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, because they can totally fucking see that.
That's a little bit better.
I'd have to. Really?
It's a chest piece on a board. I can see it now. Look at that. Look at that.
But yeah, our tattoo artist was like, you know, the only time I ever see you is after you're broken up with somebody. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
It's like, sounds about right.
Yeah.
So what that means, right, is I have an appointment coming up in February, right, where I'm gonna finish out a portion of my sleeve. So that means I need to get into a relationship in between now and then end it.
Yeah.
In one way or another, whether they break up with me or I break up with them, and then I'll be on track.
Yeah, you have to keep the storyline alive.
Exactly. It's just like
like when you're done with this arm, The other arm is when you meet your wife.
Oh shit. That's gonna be long. That's gonna be a long time.
But you either better not find your wife for a while, or hurry up on your tattoo.
Shit.
On your sleeve. One or the other.
Could do both.
I mean, at this point, that's kind of like a curse. You got to fill it out and be done with it, and then once you're done, you can
it's
move
like
on.
It's like a good luck, anti-good luck charm.
Exactly.
It's like a bad luck charm. I mean,
yeah, he's kind of the way you started your tattoo route. Yeah. break up tattoo. And I gotta fill out that part now.
Yeah.
Or be done with it.
No, see, like I think we have very two different opinions on how we do tattoos. Because for me personally, I like to do like a section at a time, but I feel like you like to just fucking balls to the wall at like wherever you want. Yeah. You know, like tattoo on your butthole, and you're like, yeah, sure.
Like,
do you think that's possible?
Oh yes.
A tattoo on your butthole?
Yes.
Like on your butthole?
Yes. What do you mean? Is that a question?
Yeah. Like that sounds. How do you shit?
I mean, gently. You don't tackle bad.
I think
you just kind of have.
I think we both know that.
Just like
that we can't do that. I know you can't. I know I can't shit gently.
Of course. Well, that's
yeah,
why
like,
I'm pretty
sure this alcohol
will fucking wreck us.
Destroy.
Yeah, both of us.
Destroy us. Like, yes, it feels like it would be an infection just waiting to happen.
Yeah.
What do you? I was like, why do you look at me like that? Like,
I was like, excuse me, how would that? Okay, yeah. How would that be infected? But then immediately.
Like, you know, it's like,
well, poo poo on the tattoo.
Yeah, poo poo on tattoo, no good.
Yeah, no good.
You know, you just fucking. What happened to him? Well, he died. How'd he die? He got a tattoo and he shit really hard. Where'd he get his tattoo? Well, he got it on his asshole. Well.
Like a prolapsed anus, but it was kind of designed. Like. No. I don't want to.
No, come on. This is a riff with it.
No, it's a prolapsed anus.
So, no, that's just it is.
That's it.
Okay.
It's like a has a friendship bracelet around. You know what I mean? Super, but it's not a friendship bracelet. It's
so
attached to skin.
let's do a hypothetical here.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Imagine you were to get a butthole tattoo.
Okay.
What would you get?
Some kind of circle, starfish thingy, fucking star. I don't know.
You just do like an X.
Yeah.
Like an X marks the spot.
I don't know. Like that's the thing is like I don't know what the fuck you would want to put there, but like it would have to be something in a circular pattern.
I guess so.
So unless you're just trying to maybe just a black bar, so they're like they don't know where to throw it. You confuse them.
Can you imagine though? Like you have to go in for like butthole surgery or something. They're like, we can't determine where the butthole is because it's just a black bar. It's a black box down there.
Like what if you tattooed another butthole above your butthole and then another butthole above your, you know, like
triple butthole?
Yes. And then you're like, guess
it's like red light, green light.
Exactly.
But it's only brown light.
I mean, you can get the colors the other one.
Well, I guess technically you could shit green, you could shit yellow. Well, actually, you could shit red too, but I mean, you would only be shitting colors out of one. Yeah.
But I mean, you could color the other two. You can go red,
yellow,
green, and then constantly eat Taco Bell, and then keep the stupidity
just
running.
Keep it going.
Keep the bit open for the rest of your life, and then just die young. Yeah,
that's an interesting thought.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could actually like.
Can you like what?
Can you detail a tattoo that looks like a butthole? I guess you'd have.
Yes.
You have to be able to, right?
You can, but I mean, you could just tell. I mean, it would just be all like. Obviously, there's no depth.
Just get a butthole just tattooed right on your forehead.
Oh, I had heard this. Okay, you want to play this?
Let's play this.
Okay. Yeah, you haven't watched Your Mom's House, which I highly encourage you to watch.
I have not, but I have been to Maddie's mom's house.
Warm cookies on the table.
The warmest.
Milk or soy milk?
Mommy milkers.
Okay, well, sounds like a place. So, got where I was going. Anyways, your mom's house podcast is wonderful. There was this thought that was given out. Dick on your forehead or triple Z tits. You have to choose. So they're just like they're just super huge out there constantly.
They're on me though, right?
Yes.
Or a dick on my forehead. Is it like a fully functioning dick? Like,
Do you want it to be? In any scenario, you get to choose which the penis either works or doesn't work if it makes it easier for you.
But my triple Z tits are on my tits.
Yeah, no, they're fucking on your back.
You're saying that I have a dick on my forehead, dog.
Yes. Triple Z tits
on my tits.
Titties. Yeah, titties. That are triple Z's.
God. I'm trying to think of this long term.
One's back surgery.
One is definitely
you can't get
fucked
removed.
Up back.
Can't get them removed.
But then if you have a dick on your head,
wear a beanie.
Does that mean I have two dicks?
Yeah. So does that mean you're like a chick with a dick?
If I have two dicks, or if I have titties?
Yeah, exactly. If you have triple Z.
I think that just means you're a lady boy. You're like one of those fuckers from Thailand, you know.
Well, I was giving you a choice.
Like, are you a girl? They're like, no, I'm lady boy.
You can, I'll give you the option. You can either have the triple Z tits, but then you get to change your gender and just live with it as a woman, or you can be a dude with two dicks. A forehead ramen. I mean, if you want it functional.
God damn, dude.
And if you want it flaccid, then you can always hide it.
Okay, I think I would have to go. I would have to go with like a fully functioning forehead dick, and this is why, because I could always wear a hat to hide it. Get me a nice cowboy hat, I can hide it. Bet.
Yeah, but like when you were a teenager, you're just breaking through hats like a motherfucker, uncontrollably.
Well, I mean,
you think you can control that?
Are you just happy to see me, or is that your unicorn horn?
Exactly.
Then I could be. My Instagram handle could be the unicorn.
Could be.
And it would actually make sense.
The penis horn. Penis horn man.
Penis horn.
The penis.
I have penis horn. I mean, so look, the only reason I'm saying that is because, like, imagine the possibilities. What's up, Unbay?
Going on, G?
Imagine the possibilities of having two penises. Now, granted, one's on your forehead, but like, you could headbang a chick and literally bang a chick. Does that mean I get two orgasms? Do I also wait? Is it just a penis, or do I also have a nutsack on my forehead?
Yes. Yeah, but you have the whole shebang.
Yeah, I think I'd still have to go
How
with
would you
it.
see?
Well, I mean, I have a big ass forehead. I can just like be like this, and it just goes up. You know, it's like
retractable ball sack.
Yeah. I just make sure. Okay, this is what I just develop a cowboy hat that like keeps this area cold, so that it just it just like shrinks it. It's like, is that a pimple or is that just a penis? Like, you don't know.
No, it's very recognizable.
Okay. Well,
circumcised zebra twice.
Yeah. I think I'd still go with penis forehead. What about you?
I would go triple Z.
Really?
Yeah. Fresh stuff. Like a superpower. In the videos.
Yeah, but I mean that's like
superpower.
It's not a superpower.
Depending on how you want to look at things.
Dude, for me, I don't know, man. For me, dude, it's like
a dick on my forehead sounds too aggressive, and the thing is I'd be
too aggressive.
Exactly. I would just take the triple Z tits and be.
Oh, so you would transition.
Well, no,
you get that. You get that Gucci
like
pussy. Is that what you're saying?
You grown. Like you born. They're like, look at this baby. Holy shit. I'm ready.
Oh, you're saying when you're born.
Yeah, it's just.
Wait, so
it's
when you're
just-
born, it's all titty?
I guess.
Wait,
Like the development is already
like,
started.
poor mother, dude. Like,
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying
Like,
they come
that's-
out triple Z. I mean, development has already started, and you're like, damn, it's just grown. It's like
okay.
like a medical defect.
So you would just be a woman then?
Yeah, I'd be a woman with triple Z.
Dude.
I couldn't be a dude with 2 dicks, with one on my forehead.
I feel like it's still the better option.
Bro, swing things around, kill things,
Kill things with your triple Z tits.
destroy. Destroy.
You know what? I'm curious.
Are you curious
What
about?
would chat choose?
Yeah,
Chat,
Who's here?
Unbay, Zach, Maddie. Would you guys rather choose triple Z tits or a second dick on your forehead? Like,
Give us.
while they potentially answer our question, you want to run it back real quick?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's do it.
Rodent.
Please wait. Chat, we're going to take a quick shot. We're going to go into a little bit of intermission. Stay with us. We appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. Alrighty, chat. Thanks for bearing with us. We got our shots poured. So if you are here with us and you are drinking a little something, smoking a little something, why don't you join us in a moment of camaraderie?
Yep.
We also have another guest. She is off camera.
Fiance,
She'll be
last-
taking a shot with us.
Cheers.
Salud
Tink, tink.
to episode 2. Here's chat. Oh my goodness. We have a few other guests, I guess, joining us tonight. Everybody, this is Carmel's, if you can see her.
This is my little chihuahua. Got me.
She go.
Some might call her a rat, and I would kill you.
She's not
I'll
a
stab
rat.
you.
She's a cutie.
Stab you right in your fucking face. I don't care.
We will kill you.
Yeah, I will kill you directly in your face.
So, Zach did answer our question. And he said 2 peni. Because Matthew McConaughey said so.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, fair. It sounds like a lot to handle on a day to day. Like, I can understand like it not working, because then you could just like throw it back, tie it back, put it under a hat, and it's just out of the way. It's just like if it's functioning just like as a normal dick, bruh, like every day you'll be walking out and you're just gonna be like hoping, please not today. Hopefully this doesn't rip a hole in this hat today.
How strong are your boners that they're gonna rip through a hat?
Well, I mean, it's just gonna be like big ass
Just
fucking.
lifting it up.
Hey, I mean, you could always do the belt tuck with your fucking hat, but it's still gonna be very pronounced. Unless you could say it's a mohawk that's a skin deformity, maybe. I don't know how you could really phrase it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can phrase that well, actually.
Yeah, it's just very hard.
It would be very hard.
Exactly.
It would be very hard. I guess it also depends on the placement, right? Like if it's like up here, you might be able to like weave it into your hair.
Yeah, if you had like 2 penises side by side, I could see the point.
Yeah, but you couldn't. If you had 2 penis, like, is it vertical stack or is it horizontal stack? Like, because then that just sounds like me crushing 4 balls instead of 2.
I don't know. Where would you want the other one then? Like ideally, if you
Like,
had 2, where
If I had two penises, where would I want the?
yeah, the second one, like when you really start to think about it, it's like
It's a good question.
I don't know
I
where.
feel like a finger penis would be kind of cool.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like okay, you replace a finger for one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
It
can
might
see
be a
that
little
works.
sensitive, but if you had a ball sack though attached to it too though, then that might
Like
be
a mini one. Dude, finger guns, dog. Ball sack just hanging right in.
You just cusp like your butt. You just replace this one, and your ball sack just holds in the pocket of your fucking
You
penis.
do that, I mean, but it's like always attached to like the bottom right here, you know what I mean? So it's like it's hanging, but so you can like swing it in and catch it if you want.
But that, the only problem, it'd have to be like a left-hand one, because like I'm righty, so like if I were to like, how would I play guitar with a penis
Imagine
finger?
wiping your ass, slip off, and all of a sudden like something happens.
That's one in the stink.
And yeah.
So you do.
But it's okay. It's your own.
Okay.
So
Bear with me here.
okay.
Imagine the possibilities for yourself. Like,
No.
you could fuck yourself and then
I'm
masturbate
okay.
at the same time,
So,
and then you
next
could
topic.
literally like, you could
Topic
find the
at
G spot in your,
Next
in your-
topic at hand.
is.
I don't know.
I mean, I had a whole plan for this podcast. You wanted to go left field for it, man.
Okay,
so you gotta
so-
like, what's up?
What's up? No. Got nothing.
You ain't got
I
nothing.
ain't got nothing.
Well, then I will fucking lead it where I want to lead it,
All right,
since
lead
your
it.
bitch ass is
So
failing.
okay, so let's think about the possibilities about putting my own fingies in my ass instead of penises.
Oh, now you want to go to
I
this
mean that's where you
hypothetical.
want to go.
Well, that's not where I wanted to go. I was just saying, they're just throwing shit out there because I'm throwing out little nuggets, Ryan.
So like
Okay,
I'm picking up the
and-
nugget and I'm running with the nuggets that you threw down.
Yeah, but you
so
said you didn't want to run with the nuggets.
But
so
I
like,
did.
you had to leave it. Yeah, you have to go somewhere.
I
Man.
ain't
This
got
is how
nowhere to
these
go,
things
so
work.
therefore the nugget will be picked up. It will be appreciated. And it will be discussed. So you have 10 peni, 11. If you are
Wait,
you
wait,
replacing
wait,
all
wait,
of them
wait.
or just one?
No, just
one
one.
each hand? Just one.
Just one. You want to do 10 penis fingers?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
The
Because then, like,
possibilities.
yeah, the possibilities, but like half the
The
time,
gang signs.
I mean, most of the time, your fingers would just be like,
What, squishy?
yeah, like, how you gonna,
Yeah, you're right.
how you gonna pick up anything, dude? Like, you gotta go.
So okay,
let's
one finger,
high
you're
five.
right. But so now I'm
Boom.
just like imagining one of my fingers retracting. You know what I mean? So I'm like, instead of 3 knuckles, you only have 1. And then on a good day when you're like, I got 2. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Edward phallic hands.
exactly. I mean, we could always just amputate a finger and then just get like a dilly. But then it's just
A dilly?
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well have just kept the finger.
yeah. Right, but I mean,
So like, where?
imagine high fives. You go for the high five and then nutsack just smacks right in between.
I know. This is why.
So
I was,
whereas,
this
like,
is why
the-
I was saying. I was like, you can't.
The dilly wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, you might as well just use the finger. Because at least I have more range of motion with my fingies.
But I mean, you do until it's flaccid.
No, but I'm saying like, if you're gonna replace your finger
It's
for a
either
dildo,
it doesn't. It's
Like-
it's not gonna function, or it's just straight. You feel me? It's not like you get to bend it. There's no bend. It's not like you get to choose to bend it.
So what you're saying is, if I'm understanding
It's
correctly,
a penis.
no. What I'm understanding
You
is,
have full range of motion.
hold on, let me finish, motherfucker. Okay. So what you're saying is that it's either you choose to have a penis finger, or you replace your finger with a dildo.
I guess. Yeah, if we want to phrase it like that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm asking.
I'm saying we can do it right now with a dildo. We could just cut off our finger and
Yeah,
put on
well,
like
okay,
a mini
yes.
fucking thingy. You know what I mean? That's always like,
I mean, yes, you could
it's
do.
always there that you
could
can
do-
like pluck at thing.
You could do that.
But it's either quaint or quaint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, if you were just gonna replace your finger with a dildo, you might as well just keep your finger.
But no, it's like what you said. It's either dildo finger or penis finger.
Oh, so you have to choose
So
one.
well, yeah.
I mean, at that point, I definitely
I'm trying
choose.
to get to penis finger.
I would
If
definitely.
we're gonna run down the road, I'm saying we can do that right now.
I think I would definitely choose the dildo finger then,
Right.
because then I can make it vibrate. I can make it spin. I can make it fucking
Detachable.
The
The
yeah, you can.
attachments that you
oh,
could fucking do. A woman could finally have satisfaction. Finally.
Finally, I think we figured it out. We've conquered.
Doubt it. Doubt it. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just playing. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Just for fun.
I hate this conversation.
What? You say you hate women. Oh, damn. No. We can go on this topic though, if you want to. Women. We can.
So I mean,
what do you want to say?
You've been out of practice for a minute. You have a fiance.
Yes.
You guys been together for 10 years?
Yeah, no, it's stupid. I'm retarded and dumb.
Why?
10 years to wait is a dumbass thing to do.
10 years to wait for what?
Marriage.
Is it though?
I think so.
I mean, you guys
like at this point, I'm
met.
like, should have happened a long time ago, and I don't know why. Honestly, just going out and setting the appointments to go do things is the hardest part. Let's do it, and then we never set the to go like find a place, and that's the problem.
Oh, you're talking about actually getting married.
Yeah.
Have you guys?
We were together for 9 years and like 11, something like that. 8 years and like 11 months, close to 9 years before I proposed, and then it's been like a year of fiancé ship.
Fiancé-ship. Has it really been a year?
Yeah, it's been a year and like 2 months. A year and 3 months, 2 months. Yeah. So I apparently love to drag shit on.
I think so.
I'm apparently.
I mean, to be fair though, right? Like, you're 28 now. She's 25, 26.
I'm gonna be 26 here in October.
So like, I mean, I don't even know if you guys. I don't think you really dragged it on, man. I think you guys met at what age? Fucking 18.
Something like that, yeah. I was
17, maybe.
I was 17. Yeah, she was 15. She said she was 16, but yeah. It was a fun time.
Chat,
it's been a wonderful ride.
She's literally she's giving us the
like honestly
right now.
don't know why it just took so long. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Fun. So you have ups and downs like in every relationship, but like you have the most amount of fun that you just want to spend all the time with that one person.
So
that's my philosophy. Like I don't understand when some people are like, or some guys are like, I want a man cave so I can escape. Escape what? The person that you didn't want to hang out with?
I think there's different perspectives, right? I think.
Yeah, like people need their own space.
Yeah.
I get it. But like a complete man cave away where you're trying to like spend most of the time away. You have a wife, but you're just not there. You know what I mean?
But like, what if it's like what if that strengthens your relationship, if anything? Like, what if you need that time alone? Because there's some people like, I think I've definitely been guilty of this particular thing, right? Where it's like, I grew up without like brothers, right? Only child. You were the same.
Yeah.
So for like me, like I've always been able to like find a way to like. I hate using this term, but it's called like self-soothing, right? It's like being able to be okay being by myself. Right. Yeah. So like for some of my past relationships, right, it's been like we need to spend all of our time together.
So it's hard for you to separate or to do.
It's hard. Well, it's a little bit hard for me to like. Yeah, just to separate, right? Like how do I feel okay? How do I make sure that I'm getting my fulfillment and the things that I like to do while also having that person there? Like, but it's not in that particular way, right? Because like, I think men and women are like extremely different, right? I think some people will probably take this the wrong way, but in my personal opinion, I think men and women are extremely different, right? And I think, specifically, men are very okay with being they're okay with their partner being in the vicinity,
yeah,
but not necessarily having to interact,
right?
And then I've seen in most of my relationships, I've seen a lot of people or women that are not okay with that. They want constant interaction at that moment.
I mean, yeah, that's what it kind of is.
Did it get darker in here?
Did. I don't know how.
What the fuck?
Did you set your lights on a fucking timer or something?
Oh, you know what it is? I put my lights on a daytime scheduler.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what it is.
It's a different scene. Let me change the lights.
I'm barely noticeable in this dark ass corner.
Right.
I'm black on.
Just black on black.
Red light.
Okay, chat. I do have one question. How are we sounding in terms of our voices compared to the music? Do we need to turn down the music a little bit, or are you guys enjoying the music? We're just trying out a bunch of different things. We're still trying to get in the mood of this, but let me know what you guys are thinking.
Untitled episode 2. Possibly one day it's gonna be something titled episode 1. Start from a better perspective. So let's see. How's this? Oh, Gen V. The boys. Love the boys. So happy. All of a sudden there's this new show called Gen V. It's just like a college perspective of what it would be like to be superpowers, and you know, the boys is always gonna make it fucking crazy. Gonna make it insane. It's fucking wonderful. If you haven't seen Gen V on Amazon Prime, it's fucking wonderful. Give it a shot.
Is it as
Yes.
crazy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's if you've ever seen what's the other one that's on Amazon Prime? That's the boys. It's like an animated series. I forget.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what it's called.
It's fucking. I can't remember. But anyways, that's if you've ever watched that, that's off the wall too. So it's
the same
it's
universe,
the
same thing.
Same universe, same kind of bullshit you're used to from the boys. Just brought in a different perspective of different characters. Nice. Can't wait for the new season for the boys, and for the new episodes of Gen V to be coming out. I mean, what is it, only episode 4 is out right now? So I'm assuming a couple episodes.
I feel like I just need to like wait for the whole season to drop before I watch it.
But I mean, it's worth it. I mean, I didn't even realize it was out, and then we just jumped on Amazon Prime, seen it was there, and then decided to watch it. And I was happy there was 4 episodes. Now I'm pissed off there was only 4 episodes, but it gives me something to look forward to the next week. I get to, oh my god! It's
like back in the day, dude, when you used to wait every week for them. Oh my god, it's 7 p.m. Let's watch the new episode.
I just can't wait for Thursday or Wednesday, whenever the fuck it comes out. We just started watching it yesterday, so.
Okay, let's bring it back to our earlier conversation about women and relationships, because we got a little bit off topic.
I pulled it out because I didn't know where to. I forgot. We were I have a memory span of a goldfish, which makes
goldfish
it kind
brain,
of difficult.
Little tiny brain.
Exactly, baby brain.
So
2 baby brains, 1 couch. What? One baby brain.
One baby brain.
Something else.
And also another baby brain.
Okay, 2 baby brains.
So our podcast is called Baby Brain.
Got a lot of middle-aged pregnant women like coming in. They'd be like, baby brain.
I got baby brain.
Exactly. They'd be like, coming in. This is not what I signed up for.
If pregnant women are coming to watch us, then we have either done our job very well,
depending on branding,
or we have done our job very poorly, or they're crazy.
Depending on branding. Like if we do baby brain, then we just, if we brand ourselves a little differently, we could.
I guess. I can't imagine.
Oh my god! Do you remember 2 guys talking baby brain? That makes no fucking sense.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Like, hey, you remember when I was pregnant? And it's like,
I mean, it's 2023. We could.
Oh fuck! It is 2023. We could get the support.
We could use it.
I don't think we could use it.
So.
I don't think we should. I don't think we should go down that route.
No. Okay. It's a dead end. Pretty quickly, not even a long road.
I think it's a very short-lived podcast series if two men are talking about babies, unless they actually have babies.
Fair enough. I mean, you could always go from the perspective of episode 1 was no children, episode 1000 2 kids deep, you know what I mean?
No.
What you mean, no?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's already going to be a possibility with our podcast now.
I mean, it could just be.
But like,
I mean,
imagine focusing our fucking podcast on babies as men. And we don't even have babies.
Yeah, right.
So today, guys, we're going to teach you how to raise children.
Good.
Basically, if ever they get a little bit whiny, which
Closet.
do. Closet? Yeah?
Duct tape.
Duct tape? Are we... Where does the duct tape go? Are we duct taping
In the
closet?
garage, and then you keep the kid out of the closet, duh, and you take care of the child when it's crying. Fuck. And where are you going? Are you that sadistic?
Yeah.
I mentioned one word, and you're like, you're gonna put the baby in the chair. You gonna put the baby in the closet?
I mean, like, what
I
else?
said duct tape, and you're like, goddamn, this guy gonna fucking put him duct tape on his mouth. Damn. See, that just shows.
I was talking about like taping him to the wall and just saying.
That just shows what kind of person you are.
Yeah, I'm a fucking sadistic motherfucker.
Exactly.
This is why our podcast is not going to be about babies.
No,
no.
It shouldn't be, honestly.
Until one of us actually has a baby, then we can talk about babies.
Yeah, but you're right. You're right. I'm just entertaining the idea for stupidity reasons.
Bro, you're the closest one to babies.
Yeah. Yeah. But don't count out other family members. People make choices.
Which one?
And then I don't know people.
You don't know people? You don't know family members?
I know family members. I'm not gonna out them. I'm just saying there's some people that run around and will do things, and sometimes some things will lead to some things. If you get what I'm saying.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I cast a net far and wide.
Far and wide. Did you know that our cousin, our girl cousin in France, she's having another one?
Her third?
Is it her third?
I think so.
Oh shit.
Damn.
At least I'm pretty
sure. I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah.
I don't hop on social media at all.
Neither do I.
I go for videos and memes, and then
this is what my mom told me. I was like, oh shit. That's crazy.
I haven't seen her in
God, what?
fucking
10
decades.
years?
Jesus. Good on her.
Congrats on the sex.
Sure.
So as our resident relationship expert, I will say.
Me?
What is, you guys have been together for 10 years, you guys are engaged. What is your number one
Constant work.
relationship advice?
Constant work.
What does that mean? Elaborate.
You're never perfect, and they're never perfect either. You're gonna be constantly working to better each other. Better one another. That's just what it is. You can never expect someone to live the way you want them to live. You can never expect them to be the way that you want them to be. And a lot of people want that. It's like, well, I need you to be this way, and like sometimes people aren't. So if your needs have to be that way, are they also rigid that you have to be that way? Just as that person has, you know what I mean? Like, there has to be flexibility on both sides. It can't just be one-sided.
So how do you I guess, how do you navigate it? How do you know that the person that you're trying to be with is ready for that?
How does a salesman know that the waves are ready for him? He doesn't. He just kind of rides them. And he sees where it takes. That's why, I mean, like, to an extent, it's been this long. Like I said, 10 years. You gotta see where this is going. You gotta make your decision off that. Now, at the end of the day, you might be wrong, might be right, but you gotta have been able to feel something throughout that whole journey.
I mean, I think a lot of people feel a lot of things through a lot of whole journeys.
Yeah, and
how do you know? I mean, how do you know?
Don't make the leap of faith, and doesn't mean 10 years from now it's going to be different.
No, that's fair.
It could be completely different. It could be the same. It could be there's two opposite ends.
Two opposite ends. So
you can't expect it to be the same at the same time, though.
What do you mean?
So if you meet someone today and then 10 years from now you're saying you're going to be the exact same?
No.
So
Definitely
nothing
not.
will be the same. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You grow. They grow. Now the problem is you have to grow together. Some people want to grow in other directions.
Mm.
And that's what just ends up leading to other things happening. Like, if you're not willing, if you don't want to go with someone to do something, and you're like, how about it? They have that ability, or not ability, it's just another branch away.
For what?
From what you're trying to build together.
Should they not be able to do that?
No, I'm not saying no, but I mean, you should make an effort to try to go do it too.
Mm.
That's it. Now, if it's completely something that is just like, no, this is something I can't do, or it's just whatever reason, you just know I can't do this. You have your reasons, but it just now opens that door. It's just a branch away.
I got you. I think.
You constantly want to try to find things you and your partner want to do together. Now, doesn't mean that all the time you're gonna want to do those things together all the time. My fiance likes to go shooting, but not all the time.
But you'd like to go shooting
I
all the
love to
time.
go shooting.
It's expensive.
Yeah. Love to go to the range and put some rounds down in the ground. You know what I mean?
Some rounds and some enemies.
Well, I don't want to go that far. But, you know, like sometimes she doesn't want to go, and that's fine. And sometimes if I don't want to go, say if she wants to go roller skating with her sister or go out with some of her family, and I don't want to, most of the time I want to, because I'm more of the fear of missing out kind of person.
You got that FOMO.
Yeah, I'd rather just go even if I'm feeling like shit, because I know when I come back, I'm going to enjoy time that I had spent versus just staying at home. So there's most of the time you'll very rarely catch me saying no, to where she's like, if she's like, I want to go get my nails done, I'm like, how about it?
You don't want to go get your nails done with her?
No.
Sounds like a fun time.
Maybe. I just have a problem. I rip my nails out about my nails, so I got like, what is that, anxiety? You know what's funny?
Little mani petty.
Like, I got the iPad update.
Is there a new one?
I signed up for the beta like a couple months ago, and then when that beta came out, there was like a anxiety health app thing, and it was like, do you want to test your anxiety? I said, fuck it, let's see. It was asking me all these questions. I was like, yep, all the time, aggressively. All these. At the very end, it was like, you should consult a doctor. You have fucking high ass anxiety. Like, shut the fuck up. Close this shit, bro. I know I have anxiety, but I really.
You should consult professional help.
Listen to the iPad.
Yeah, man. I feel like I should take that.
Why?
Oh, why not? Just for fun.
So my thing is, like, if they diagnose you with anxiety, they're gonna give you prescription medications. What is the music still popping? Ain't no music. Is there any music going?
Yeah, it's gonna start over, and just like the song just ended, man.
Oh, I'm tripping. But
I think
if they gonna diagnose you with anxiety, they're just gonna medications anyways that make you feel like shit. And then you're gonna not take them, and then they're gonna be like, you haven't been taking your Monday, man. So, I think dealing with anxiety comes. Everyone has anxiety. Knowing how to deal with it and how to identify it is one thing. But with anxiety,
Do you think we have more anxiety now than our ancestors did?
Possibly, but we're a little bit more crazy.
All right, chat. We are being flagged down. We're being flagged down right now to take a lovely shot.
Gonna pour up.
We're just gonna pour up. We're gonna blast the music a little bit louder. We're just gonna hang out. We're gonna leave the video on. Definitely pour up if you guys have something. If you guys are smoking something, smoke with us. We'll drink. Have a good time, okay? Thanks for being here. We definitely appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. We're still working on the format of how we want to do the whole podcast thing, but I think we're vibing. I think we're doing pretty good, but I don't know.
Yeah, as of right now, we're just
talking shit.
Just talking, learning.
You know what I found
ranking, trying to figure out a good way to podcast in the
yeah, exactly.
What is this?
Like what? I'm a podcaster, bro. Well, hey, we're gonna pour up. Talk to you guys in a sec, okay? All right, chat. Hey, thank you guys so much for being here. We are ready to take this shot. We're gonna do this again for camaraderie. Salud, chat. Salud, podcast. You poured this fucker fat. Holy shit.
Bro, that's a full shot. We already measured it. We already had this discussion. Whoever
I feel like
that double, when you were like, "Oh, it's a double." Shut the fuck up.
I never said it was a double.
You were like, the full shot is like halfway.
I also never said that. So we've been on the topic of relationships. I have a video that's somewhat relationship oriented. What we're gonna do is we're gonna watch this video, chat. If you guys are here, whoever is here, we would love to get your thoughts on this in the chat if you would like. If not, that's fine. We'll just react to it ourselves. But this is something that I don't think Ryan has seen yet, or maybe he has seen. I've watched it myself personally, so I already know what it's about. So we're just gonna get Ryan's honest reaction, and then if anybody else has anything to say, please consider doing so. Let me pull this up real quick. I also, actually, in that time, I will also throw up the chat. It'll take me just a second to add it to this particular scene. But I would love to have that in the video as well. So give me just a second while we do that, okay?
Currently, I'm in a relationship.
I mean, he has the most successful relationship out of us both currently. I've been in how many relationships now? 4? 5? long-term-ish, I think.
3.
I guess 3 long terms, yeah.
So, look, take it as just got enjoy the ups and downs of it. So let's see what's popping. Find this better when you separate one built into the yep. Awkward silence.
All right, chat. Whoever's here, if you could please type in the chat, just so we can kind of see what the chat looks like. This is a different scene, so we have a little bit different things. We're not gonna be able to technically react to the chat while you guys are typing while we watch the video, but I just want to see what it looks like on stream. And I'm curious for your feedback too. How does it look on stream? Do we need to make it larger? Do we need to move it up higher? Give us your thoughts. Always need some,
Better location.
Better location. Do we want it on the left, right? Blah, 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 blah. Let me know.
Covering my face. Put it right over my forehead. Type in chat. Love it. Keep it up. I don't want to ignore this. I love it.
Okay, so for those of you who aren't aware, Louder with Crowder is a very controversial influencer in today's world. But I pulled this video because I think it exemplifies a lot of the current issues with relationships these days.
Okay.
I think some people are exceptions, right, to the rule. There are always exceptions.
Always will be.
But let's just react to this video. We'll see how it goes. Chat again. We would love to hear your thoughts. Let me hit this play button, okay?
Right now, they're in Western women watching this. Turn to the husband. Is that what you want? Is that? Yes.
Noticed directly behind us was a church. I don't know what you guys would have done in this situation, but I'll tell you what I did.
I can guess. Now, here's the thing. Women right now are like, is that what you want? Do you think? Yes. Oh, you mean someone who is pretty, who seems happy to be there, who's nice, who's happy to be in a relationship, and if he is the primary earner, she's glad to support him. Yep. Look, here's the thing. Men have not changed what they want in women. Women have changed what they expect from men.
Women have changed, but they still expect men to be traditional when the women don't necessarily provide traditional value back. They want a guy who's going to be a protector, a provider, do all these things that men historically have done while simultaneously not bringing back what men required of women. They're whores. They don't necessarily want to cook. They don't want to clean. They don't want to obey you. They don't want to be submissive. They want to be able to behave however they want while simultaneously getting a guy. And that's the equivalent to me being a fat, nacho, cheese-eating loser playing video games all the time saying, I deserve a bad bitch. Yeah.
You're black guy, correct? Bad bitch is a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play it one more time. I'm not entirely sure if Ryan's microphone was picking it up through it because I know he didn't mute. So I'm just going to play it one more time just so we can gather it up, watch what would happen because we didn't hear the first beginning portions of this. So I'm going to play it one more time.
Apologies, me.
Women here are very feminine, small, they're not as...
Right now, they're in Western women watching this. Turn to the husband. Is that what you want? Is that? Yes.
Noticed directly behind us was a church. I don't know what you guys would have done in this situation, but I'll tell you what I did.
I can guess. Now, here's the thing. Women right now are like, is that what you want? Do you think? Yes. Oh, you mean someone who is pretty, who seems happy to be there, who's nice, who's happy to be in a relationship, and if he is the primary earner, she's glad to support him. Yep. Look, here's the thing. Men have not changed what they want in women. Women have changed what they expect from men.
Women have changed, urged, but they still expect men to be traditional when the women don't necessarily provide traditional value back. They want a guy who's going to be a protector, a provider, do all these things that men historically have done while simultaneously not bringing back what men required of women. They're whores. They don't necessarily want to cook. They don't want to clean. They don't want to obey you. They don't want to be submissive. They want to be able to behave however they want while simultaneously getting a guy. And that's the equivalent to me being a fat, nacho, cheese-eating loser playing video games all the time saying, I deserve a bad bitch. Yeah.
You're black guy, correct? Bad bitch is a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
First off, foremost, I love Crowder. But, no, he's right. They're right. They're right.
I think I agree mostly with what was said in that video. I think Fresh and Fit is
They're
they're also
highly controversial.
extremely
I
controversial.
don't agree with everything they say, but a high majority.
The only thing I disagree with is the obey thing. To a degree. Right? I think when you say obey, it's like a very aggressive term. And
Yes.
I think if you're trying to push that narrative forward, I think obey is probably the wrong word to go with. I think it's more of
It's
I like the word deferment. Like you defer to your man, right? But the reason I say that is because things have changed a little bit. I think the idea though is the same, right? It's like if you read the comments of this video, right, or the title of this video, the title is basically talking about passport bros. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
So basically, for those of you that don't know what a passport bro is, it's somebody who uses their passport to go to Eastern European countries, to Latin American countries, to find. Well, I wouldn't say every country.
They go to the Philippines. There's a lot of places that they'll go
Basically,
just to find.
They go to a place where the values of the women are more traditional than those that we see in America.
So you say we've changed, right? You said things have changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, we run back.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Places that things have not changed to get women of standards.
I think
They hold themselves to standards of before change.
I think men do run back
So
to that.
do you think the change was worth it? Do you think the change
No.
is good?
I personally do not think the change was good. And I don't
Well,
like
it depends on the
let's-
situation.
I want to clarify here, right? Because I'm not trying to get canceled in any way, right?
Right off the rip.
I want to right off the rip. Episode 2, Dunzoed, canceled. I'm not here to say that one way of living is right compared to another. I'm not saying that it should be this way. I think that our biology and everything that we've done in the past is a indicator of what general men to women relations should be, or is most optimal, right? Because there's, again, we talked about this a few seconds ago, right? Like there's always exceptions to the rule,
Yeah, but they're not the majority.
but it's always not the majority, right? I think in general, guys do want that, pretty girl, happy to be there, just, they'll support their man, the man supports them.
Yeah.
And then I think it's a very symbiotic relationship,
Has to be.
right? And currently, passport bros, I think, have the right idea.
Yeah,
I think
because a lot of women in America these days are just super difficult to deal with, and it just sounds horrible.
they're
but-
they're extremely difficult to deal with, and I've I mean, personally, I've definitely dealt with this in my own recent endeavors.
As a single man would probably in 2023.
As a single man in 2023, it is extremely difficult to find. I don't want to say an honest woman. What I would say is to find a woman that isn't trying to play games.
They're all trying to play games though.
I mean, sure.
They're all gonna try to play that because all women want to be chased.
I don't think. Well, yeah, yeah, that's fine.
It's a game.
That's fine. I mean, yes, that game is always going to be there. As a man, you're never going to not feel that chase or that thrill.
The day that it stops becoming a game, you realize someone else is playing the game. Because it's always going to be a game.
I think it'll always be a game. I think. No. I agree with that. I think
it depends on what you view on. Like, is games bad? It depends on what. It
depends on the game.
Exactly. It really does. So, like, if she's trying to play like real hard mental games, like, you know where I was last night? Fuck that. But like, fucking, guess what I'm wearing? You know what I mean? Like, it's just different. It depends on the game.
So. I never really clarified my perspective, right, on the whole not getting canceled thing and like women and like that whole thing. So let me do that now. I think women should definitely be able to vote. They should be able to fucking choose their own career path. They should be able to be a high performing individual in business, in STEM majors, in pretty much anything, right? I think if that is what is, if you as a woman, that is what you want and you want to go for that, then more power to you.
But it's all be equal across the board, across the whole board.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by equal?
Everyone should be treated the same.
I think everybody should definitely be treated the same. This comes down to the there's two different phrases. It's like equality of outcome and quality of, oh shit.
Are you gonna fuck it up?
I think I am gonna fuck it up. What is it?
Gonna fuck it up. Equity and equality.
Quality of outcome and quality of.
I see. I'm stupid.
Jesus Christ! I think
That's
I'm.
The thing
think
is,
I'm
like,
drunk.
I'm not gonna throw these things out because I don't remember. I'm stupid.
God damn it! There we go. Equality of opportunity and equality of outcome. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Dude,
it's the dranky drank, you know. So I'm a little fucked up.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yes. So equality of outcome versus equality of opportunity. I think equality of opportunity should be available to everyone, right? But equality of outcome, that's like a completely different subject that you can see across many of the more egalitarian, which for those of you that don't know what egalitarian is, it's the countries or the societies that have made their societies, for the lack of a better word, as equal as possible, right? So getting more women to the STEM majors as much as possible, you know, like providing, making sure that, for example, right, if you were in a college situation, 50% of the people in a STEM major are men, and 50% of the people of the women, excuse me, in that STEM are also STEM majors, right? So 50% women, 50% men. You see a clear divide between men and women.
You kind of, I don't mean this in any like disrespectful way, but you kind of have to lower the bar when you enter certain specific fields for that specific gender.
No, 100%.
So like if you're in the STEM field and there's 99% of people are men in that field and 1% are women, and you're like, well, we have to have in this job field 50-50. Okay, so that 1% is going to be cut in half on your job field. So the other men are getting left out. Whereas in the same instance of, like, say, nurses, we want a 50-50. A lot of women that are going to be nurses are going to get left out to get men that are not in the same qualifications.
No, not exactly. That is exactly what we have seen in these egalitarian countries, right? It's right. You see the divide, right? Because generally speaking, for example, right, women are better with people. Men are better with things.
Yep, and there will always be outliers.
There will always
the majority.
There will always be outliers, but that again is the exception to the rule.
Exactly.
Right. So I think in general, right, most men probably want it's kind of a meme, but the meme kind of holds true, right? It's we want somebody that is it's gonna be very crass. Hello, your friend. What's up? What's up?
In sync.
Shit. Men generally want somebody who is okay. This is gonna be very crass, but they say submissive and breedable. Have you ever heard this?
Yes, but why?
Why
Has
what?
it not been that way for thousands of years?
No. I'm not saying that it hasn't been, right?
Well,
Like,
so why would our perspective change all of a sudden just because? Like, yeah, the women can vote. Like that doesn't change what we have wanted in a woman since day one.
It hasn't.
It doesn't change
But
that.
society has changed, right? I think. Well, so like we can go down a little bit of history, right? Like
We could talk about society, what society wants, but my own
your
jewels,
loins, your lines,
my
your loins.
yeah, exactly, is predisposed to want this specific thing, and it's just why are we human? Why are we connected through thousands of years? We would call evolution.
There's I mean,
sure. Why do we want women with hold on? Why do we want women with bigger hips?
Oh, I mean that's very for breeding purposes.
Exactly. I mean, it's just simple.
It's biological.
It's not rocket science. I mean, to say that all of a sudden we would want to change our perspective overnight just because you can do extra things doesn't really make sense.
So I'm actually very curious. Your friend is actually a lady. She's if I remember correctly, she's from India. Serious. I've met her through RP.
You've met her. Oh, I
yeah.
thought you met me. I'm like, who am I?
You're not a lady.
That's
man.
what I was trying to say. Who did I meet that was a lady? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But anyways, continue.
So, your friend, I'm actually very curious. I don't know when you came into the stream.
I see.
Sorry, yeah, not your friend.
Your friend. You got me.
Your friend live. Yeah. If I'm very curious actually to hear your perspective on this because I think you're the only lady in the chat. And I don't know if you particularly heard anything that we've talked about, which I mean, you just said you came in when you said hello, so I don't think you've been here. But basically, what we're talking about right now is at a high level, the differences between men and women. And we've been talking about, I guess how would we phrase it?
What it takes, I don't know, what it takes to make a relationship work, but
what it takes to make a relationship work in terms of the new world order of this particular country. I mean, that's how I would explain it, right? Because I think, I mean, her being from a different country, it's a different perspective, right? I think the video that we saw, right, kind of exemplifies that. Don't know because I'm single. Same. Also single.
So you're single in India? Is that the correct?
I believe so. I mean, so your friend, what is the dating scene like out there? I'm very curious to know, like, in terms of a relationship, what do you feel is like the most optimal, right? And what I mean by that is, do you feel like a man should be the provider, or is it more Americanized, or I guess what is the right term, westernized view of things where it's like everything should be equal across the board? Is that how you would phrase it?
Yes,
because that's kind of how I would phrase it, right? Like I don't really know how
forced equalization.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard of the term of this, but it's equality of opportunity versus equality of outcome, right? I think that's the best way I could probably say it. This is a very like Jordan Peterson phrasing, which Jordan Peterson.
I don't know. Can we just dumb it down? Like, cause
to what?
Dumb.
You want me to define what those are again?
Like in a stupid way. Like,
Okay.
like if we're writing a book for dummies upon
Okay.
equality of opportunity and equality of outcome.
So quality of outcome is like we need to have 50% women, 50% men.
You brought in percentages. I'm stupid. You gotta remember that.
Half men, half women
Uh huh.
in every field
Uh huh.
across the board.
Okay.
Quality of opportunity says we should be able to deliver the opportunity to anybody who chooses to go down that path, regardless of gender.
Okay.
So that's you get that?
Yeah.
You tracking?
Yeah, I'm tracking.
Okay.
Tracking.
But I'm actually very curious because I would assume, and that's also a very bad thing to do is to assume, but I would assume that in the Indian culture, I feel like it would be more traditional. Right? Because I mean, I think you see
generationally, probably.
Yeah, I think outside of America and maybe like
A little bit different.
yeah, I think generally people in India do have like, or that culture has many arranged marriages, and I feel like that is why I think it is more traditional.
Right. But that's like, it's just across society. That's probably what the majority is still doing.
I would assume
Like,
so,
whereas,
but I
like,
mean, I don't know.
You know, we were at that point at one point, just went a different direction.
Doesn't matter to her, she says. I think, is that really true though? Do you actually have an opinion on it? Or is it really like you just don't care? Actually, have you ever been put up in a arranged marriage or an arranged like situationship? Nothing matters, to be honest. Okay, sorry for those that are maybe just listening and not watching. What your friend has said is nothing matters, to be honest. All that matters is that you want to ask a question to yourself. Do you want to spend your life with this person?
So arranged marriages are not a thing. I'm under the dumbass, Western ass predisposition that happens still. It's like, no, that doesn't happen. Are you retarded? And I'm like, oh, yeah, apparently.
You're like, oh yeah.
Oh, apparently. I'm sorry. There you go.
I'm pretty sure that still happens in that culture.
Okay, it's probably maybe not as wide maybe anymore. I don't know.
So it is still a thing from what your friend says in the chat. She's saying that it just depends on who your parents are.
It does happen. Okay. So I don't know, maybe society wise, a different perspective. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if a lot of people are doing this, but not everyone is doing this, still of that majority, 60-40 probably.
I think that's where you get into like the passport bro thing, right? Like,
I mean, when you lead down that road farther and farther and farther and farther down the road, yeah, like there's a happy middle to be in. And some countries are before that middle and some are after that middle.
I think there's very few of those countries left.
That are
before or actually after? No, I think it's more like
that are left.
Sorry, the countries that are less traditional are growing. And I don't mean traditional in terms of like arranged marriages. I think like more traditional in terms of
that would probably, I would say there was probably a middle state in America that it was perfect at. Probably right before like all the
like the 90s.
There was when you can divorce without an issue, without anyone being at fault, no fault divorces.
Ooh.
I would say it would be like probably like right there, like before, maybe after, like before more things started happening, but like when no fault, when they became like, yeah, I just don't care anymore and I don't love you, we can get divorced. I think that's probably where it just drew the line. Because at a certain point, yeah, you're always gonna want to just be like, I'm done, I'm tired. You're always gonna get to that point, but love should be past that point for that person.
I was about to say, I think when you get married, though, right, it's through everything, right?
Exactly.
The vows are for life.
Exactly, and you want to get, no matter how much this person, like, I could choke you out right now, put you down, but I just won't, and I just love you, no matter what. Like, all that matters,
and that is what I'm looking for. I think you found that.
Well, everyone has gonna run through that, and some people are gonna be like, I'm just not gonna deal with it.
Oh yeah, no, I
And they
completely
get to that
agree.
point, and they're like, this is where it ends, and they draw the line, and then depending on the situation, you are either right or wrong in that situation. If someone stole your charger from your bag and you're like, where the fuck is it at? Why'd you put it somewhere else? I'm gonna fucking stab you. Maybe not. You know what I mean? There are certain instances where lines should be drawn, and some, like, you should be realize that, like, I'm tripping. I'm having attitude. I can have fucking bad days. I can be pissed off for no fucking reason. Just like a woman can have a week of excuse. That's okay. That's fine. We can use it as an excuse, but it allow me the same.
That's not how the word works these days. The world, excuse me. My words are getting a little fumbled as I get more drunk.
The world becomes less understanding then.
I think the world has definitely become a lot less understanding. I mean, I think
when opinions get solidified, it kind of just becomes that way.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, it's like the $1 million thing, right? It's like you want to
at the same time, how old is social media?
That's fairly new compared to the rest of the world,
Like,
right?
if you really think about it, it's what, 25 years old?
Sure.
It's still trying to figure itself out.
Yeah. I think it's
People trying to understand what social media is for is still very brand new.
Yeah.
So, like, people throwing up that they took a shit today, it's not going to be the same thing of what social media is going to be like in 100 years. It might, doesn't mean it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fair. I think social media has done a lot of harm, actually, to the general population, and then I think it's done extreme damage, actually, to relationships.
Yep. Driving into work this week, I listened to a station on the radio driving into work, Kiss 97.3, and their topic of this week was I don't know, Tuesday probably. Should your partner have your passwords to your social media accounts? People were saying no. I'm kind of old school in the fact that I don't want you, my partner, to have a social media. We can have a social media together. Now, oh my god, he's gonna start a couple's account. This is so stupid. I'd prefer the outcome of that one versus having two separate accounts. I'd rather the dumbass comments that, oh my god, this is the relationship account and you don't have your separate, like, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Versus like having two separate accounts. You have so many people in these days willing to slide into DMs that it just causes a constant friction and divide. And that opinion is probably massively not accepted and hated, but it is what it is.
I think excuse me. I think optimally, yeah, that would probably be the best way to go about it, right? I think in a perfect world, yeah, I think a quote unquote couple's social media accounts probably the safest option for a relationship.
To traverse in today's society, yeah.
I don't think that. Yes.
Por favor.
Sorry, we had Ryan's fiance pose a question to us. I think, yeah, optimally that would be the way to go. I think in reality, though, that's not what will happen. I think if you have nothing to hide, then it shouldn't matter. If you have your person's,
you don't have nothing to hide right now. and that's perfectly fine. But it doesn't mean that's gonna change.
No, it doesn't. But I think if you're all in on the relationship that you're in, right? I don't having your password to your significant other's phone is not a bad thing, right? I don't think having your password to your significant other's Instagram account is a bad thing. Now, would I personally want that password and like have their account on my phone? No, because I think everybody's entitled to their own privacy. I think that
Why is privacy a thing in a marriage?
that is a good question. I think
People value their privacy and they're not willing to get rid of that privacy. But when it comes for marriage, and one real quick thing, marriage for tax, you're 100% right. But at the end of the day, that was, I don't believe marriage and state should be put together.
no, they shouldn't be.
So
I
like
agree
for
with
tax
that.
purposes, like it is that way, but it shouldn't be that way. Fucking state. And I think like a driver's license, you should have your marriage license.
You think so?
I think so. If you're really that unhappy, just wait it out. You got 4 years left on the bitch. Wait it out and then just be like, I don't want to renew, and we don't have to be together.
See, like I don't even when I think of marriage, you don't even think about like that's not even an option.
It shouldn't be, but like so many people just feel stuck that I have this, I don't want to break this up. Like, okay, you need to have a understanding that some things aren't going to work for everyone, right? We have to allow for exceptions for the exceptions of the rule that don't want to stay together. Give them that opportunity, but if you are willing to still work together, you should still renew that license.
So like what is the exception, right? Because like for me, when I think about marriage, I think of it in more of like the biblical sense, right? It's like you've chosen to spend your life with this person, and it is a one-time thing, right? Like I guess it also comes down to like for me, right? When I view a relationship, I view it in that marriage lens, right? So it's like
that it shouldn't be broken.
Yeah, if we're going to be in a relationship together, especially for, I don't know, let's say longer than 6 months. Like at the 6 month point, like you've learned enough about each other to know that you want to be with that person.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Really?
I think to understand someone, you really have to live with them, and that's where like the problem comes, because like you don't want to marry someone before they move in, but at the same time, if you've never lived with someone, you don't even know if you can stand them.
That's
fair.
What I mean? That's fair. I mean, yeah. I mean, I completely understand
to say that you're like, I'm gonna marry you for the rest of my life, and you haven't even lived together.
I think it's less about marrying for the rest of the life, and it's more of like
you don't know that person though.
Yeah, I mean, but like again, you're like you said earlier, right? You're going to be changing throughout the years, right? So
yes,
like, do you ever really know that person? I think maybe on a base level,
you can get a gist, and if you're just meeting them out at Applebee's every week, and you're meeting them up somewhere,
yeah,
other than living together, you don't get who they are. And when you live together, you understand the small things of nightly routines, morning routines, shit like that you wouldn't think of prior to living with someone. Like if someone is brushing their teeth and all of a sudden they damn near throw up their whole fucking stomach.
That's me.
Can I survive this? Am I gonna be able to be? If 4 o'clock rolls around and I'm memeing, and for some reason they gotta get up and brush their teeth, am I gonna wake up thinking they're dying?
Maybe.
That all depends on that person, right?
So maybe that's my issue then. Maybe I think about it too long term when I get into a relationship.
I mean, You always get in a relationship wanting a friend first.
I don't know if I like that idea.
Why? Because again, it leads back to if you are with someone that is your friend initially. Oh, itchy. If you are marrying someone that you want as your friend, all those things that I was saying earlier that you want to do with someone, that you want to go try to do these things with, you find someone that is your friend and they are interested in 50% of the things you want, why wouldn't you want that person as your marriage partner? Then you could go do things with them all the time. If they like to go kayaking and you like to go kayaking, they're your friend and you like them as a friend, why wouldn't you want to do that?
So I think the way that I view it is like I don't want a friend in my partner in like the sense of like I don't want them to be just my friend or my best friend or whatever. Like I don't really like to subscribe to that idea of being a best friend with your partner. And the only reason I say that is because like I don't want to, like if I wanted a best friend, I could go meet a guy who likes the same things that I do, right? And we could just be a friend. They could be my best friend, right?
Yeah. Your
But
best friend of the opposite gender is what you should look for. You can always go do that with a dude.
Yeah, that's what,
What-
I mean,
so,
that's
like,
what I'm
if
saying.
you-
I don't
if
want,
you-
but that's like that's what I'm saying is like I don't want that from my partner necessarily. I think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, right. Some people do, some people don't.
Yeah, I think I want my partner to be my partner, right? I want that person to be different from me to bolster my strengths and weaknesses, just as I would do the same in them. Right. And that doesn't mean, though they're not mutually exclusive, right? So I'm not saying that you can't have both.
No, but I'm just saying, look how hard it would just make things more difficult.
Oh, 100% it's more difficult.
So it just makes it more rocky.
Think so?
Yeah, if you put a boat in a fucking ocean, it's in rocky waters, the chances of it surviving are slim.
I mean,
You put it in safer waters, it's gonna be fine.
I mean, so like, I would say that a lot of my past relationships, I've definitely had that, like, you know, they are like my best friend, right? Like, I think
You should want to do like majority of the things they want to do at the same time as they want to do the majority of things.
I think to find that is extremely rare.
No,
Yeah,
it takes pliability in a
very
person.
different though.
It takes pliability in a person. It's not rare to find. It's just rare for someone to be that flexible.
Like that.
Like, if you want to go do something and they don't want to, they should want to go at least give it a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Now that person has a choice. It's one of my favorite quotes is 90% of life is things that you cannot control. 10% is how you react to the other 90%.
Mm-hmm.
So it's depending on your reaction. If you don't really want to go, but you've never done something, you should just go give it a shot. Your reaction dictates a lot of what happens.
Like that.
So having someone that is willing to bend is a problem. Most people are super rigid and they're like, my opinion is what it is, period.
It's the my truth
Yeah.
wave.
Yeah.
At least that's the way I view
But
it.
at the same time, like when a woman wants to go dancing or something and the guy doesn't want to, he should still go. If she wants to go to some makeup party, go.
Have fun.
Oh, you bite. Hey, are there not going to be women there? Go. You're gonna be the only man with their female at a room full of women with their men out there. How's that woman gonna feel? And how are those other women gonna be saying about you? I wish
my man was here.
Exactly. And then your woman is like, my man is here. So like, you need to be able to bend a little bit. I was just trying to get you to go to makeup parties every fucking week. It's a problem. show up once a month. Just tell her what looks good on her. Tell her, well, that looks good on you, sister. You go, girl.
You go, girl.
To her friends, it does. You shouldn't go just to be a part of the situation to make her feel better. Just as if you were a man and you wanted your wife there because you want status as a man, should
Same thing.
same fucking thing. Same thing. A lot of guys just want it specifically that way, like fresh and fit and everything. It needs to be a specific way. I don't like. I feel like there's extremes on both ends. These, like, if we go to one extreme where the female has all control, there's a problem. If there's where the men only has control of the relationship, that's also a problem. Kind of got to lean towards where it makes more sense. And I would say the extreme of the man is probably more sense, but you need to dial it back. You can't have exactly extreme. You gotta go to extreme and pull it back a little bit. You need to be more leaning to one, but not full on extreme. And once you catch yourself trying to be like fucking sandwich for lunch, that's a problem. You're hitting extremes. So you need to dial back. You can't be that way. We make our decisions day by day.
That's fair. I mean,
and I say dumb shit.
Yes, you do.
So apologize.
Self accountability.
Yeah, always got to be looking in the mirror, figure out how to better yourself and people around you as much as you can.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head, man. It's really about pliability, right? It's more about working with your partner rather than trying to say your perspective is the only one.
Yeah.
And I think this is where I get into like that deferment thing, right? It's like, okay, you got to take into account what they're saying, because that's,
yeah.
If you don't, then it's you're shooting the relationship in the foot at that point, right?
And move forward. Can't go anywhere.
I think we've had a pretty good conversation here tonight.
Fun. Yeah. Relationship episode 2. Not going to do it again on
I'm sure
untitled podcast episode, whatever.
3, 4, 5, 10, 12, whatever. I think we're going to try and probably end it here. Chat. I definitely appreciate all y'all being here. Everybody in the chat that's been, chatting with us, talking with us, vibing with us. We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, thank you.
Anyone
for
in the
by.
YouTube coming by to watch us, episode 2 of Untitled Fuckery. Thank you for saying this. Appreciate y'all.
Yes, it's been about 2 hours.
Yeah,
actually. So we're right about at that mark. I think this is a good spot to end it. Again, like Ryan said, for those of you that are watching on YouTube, we definitely welcome all your feedback. We would love for you to comment down below. Let us know what you're thinking.
How dumb we are, the things that we've said. If you have a different perspective, we fucking welcome that shit. Please.
And we would love for you to fucking, like if you have a different perspective, rail us on that shit and let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we could always write down the comments and discuss more on episode 3.
Yes, we would love that. I think it invites a more community sense to things. Y'all is like 3 dumb. I don't know what that means.
Got an extra dumb.
We got too many dumbs in here.
Exactly. We got too much dumb. We created an extra dumb.
God damn it. But yes, again, we definitely welcome the feedback. We definitely welcome the criticism and the banter between us all. You can definitely find us on my socials currently, right? You can talk to us on my Discord. Again, we will be posting this on YouTube, at least a slightly edited version where we're taking out a lot of the breaks that we've done. Yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all being here.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by and for watching.
And for listening, for those of you that aren't watching.
Commenting, stopping by.
Yes.
Not enjoying. Love you.
Yeah, if you don't enjoy it, then
sorry.
You can suck my tattooed asshole.
Well, I want to know why.
Throwback.
So I can.
You should also let us know why you don't like it.
Progression, move forward. We ain't perfect.
Definitely not perfect. But we're trying. If there's anything quality-wise that we can improve on, like if I know our sound settings probably aren't the best. we're definitely actively working towards getting that a little bit better. We did something a little different with our camera so that it didn't shake as much. Yeah,
That was it. That's the
that's
only thing
that's
we
pretty
really-
much the only thing we did, huh?
Yeah, we got the little light thingy back here now
Yeah.
for a little bit of design. But
No more flag.
other than that, it's been a wonderful time, guys. So enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you
take it
guys
easy.
so much for joining us. We definitely appreciate it. I'm Tim.
I'm Ryan.
Thank you guys for joining us on Untitled Podcast. If you guys have any fucking names for our podcast, drop them in the comments down below. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let me know.
And we'll catch you in the next one, okay? Peace out, dudes. Latest.